Xiao-what? Yeah, we better start with the name, since you'll be looking at it for a while. It's pronounced SHW-MI. But what's Xiaomi? We're sure some of you will have come across the company's name already, but it's fair to say that, for most people, the brand name will ring no bells. That's because Xiaomi doesn't really sell its wares outside of China and a few other Asian countries, not to mention that the company is pretty young, having been established in 2010. Regardless, the important thing to know is this: in that time, Xiaomi managed to do what no other Android entrant has done before. Namely, the company's smartphones not only compete with the big shots, but actually surpass them. At least in China, where the company now sells more handsets than Samsung and Apple. You needn't look any farther than the company's current flagship, the Mi4, to understand why that is. On paper, the Mi4 is an insane deal. A solidly built 5-incher, 1080p, with a powerful Snapdragon 801, 3 GB of RAM, a pair of 8MP/13MP Sony cameras at the front and back, and a long-lasting 3080 mAh battery. The price tag? 1,999 yen, or the equivalent of about $320, at least in China. All of this actually sounds too good to be true, and some of us tend to be somewhat skeptical towards such things. Should we give voice to our skepticism in this case, though? Time to find out. In the box: wall charger, USB cable, SIM ejector tool. Design: while a number of Chinese manufacturers are attempting to clone Apple's products, we have a markedly different approach with the Mi4. The company might borrow a detail here and there, but it goes off in its own direction from there. While we do think that the Mi4's predecessor, the Mi3, is a more unique-looking device, there's no arguing against the fact that Xiaomi has crafted a very, very compelling device nevertheless. The Mi4 is defined by its stout stainless steel frame that adds just enough heft to the device to make it worth obsessing over its safety, even though it appears to be well equipped to handle accidental bumps and even small drops. That seeming contradiction is kind of funny, especially seeing as everything else about the Mi4 screams reliable. Absolutely nothing creaks or moves with this phone. It really has no give. This same high level of execution also holds true for the power and volume key, both of which are located on the right side of the steel frame and provide good tactile feedback. On the top side, Xiaomi has fitted a 3.5mm audio jack and an infrared blaster for control over home electronics. The rest of the Mi4's design isn't as impressive, but still pretty attractive. Their removable backplate is made out of glossy plastic, but it's the good kind of plastic, sturdy, with an attractive finish and a diamond-like texture that adds a subtle brush of polish. The front is a bit generic-looking, though. Only the large opening for the monstrous front-facing camera stands out, along with the capacitive navigation keys. Yay for those. The traditional Mi logo is seen on the top left, next to the fairly large slit for the proximity sensor. All in all, while we wouldn't call the Mi4's design original per se, the way this thing is built is quite remarkable and the device is still plenty attractive.